Hello, my name is Elijah Odenbaku and I work for Let's Eat Consultancy. Have you ever been to a restaurant and tried their steak and it was undercooked? Well, that's where my job comes in at. I go around to different restaurants, leaving reviews, to help the business grow and become better. Those reviews, a negative review, can help the business figure out what they could do better to help them grow. A positive review could help them continue to do the same thing so they'll know that they're doing that right. So they know they're making their mashed potatoes right, but the filet's not right. And they know that mashed potatoes are fine, so they don't got to worry about that. But the filet needs to be tweaked, needs to be tampered with. So all that plays a big role into what makes Let's Eat Consultancy so important. Because a lot of people don't think to leave reviews. They'll just go to a restaurant, try the food, either like it or not. If they like it, they'll come back. If they don't, they'll just never eat there again. They'll tell everybody not to eat there again, other than telling the restaurant what they did wrong, so the restaurant could change what they did wrong. All right, just a little background history on us. We were established about a year and a half ago during the pandemic as a startup company. This consultancy company aids restaurants, big and small, that have been negatively affected by COVID-19. Leadership, teamwork, and ethical values were all established through our restaurant history, working in different restaurants and around Atlanta. We communicate with our clients through email and schedule meetings, and we attract different clients and targets through our website and social media. Our mission statement is to help our clients with substantial improvements while providing quality guest satisfaction. I just some background history on myself. I've been in the consultancy business for like the last 4 years now. I graduated from the University of West Georgia, where I met the rest of my Let's Eat consultant partners. I worked for two food restaurants in Atlanta. That would be the Hudson Grill and Taco Mac. I got into this field because when I was working at Taco Mac, we got a lot of complaints, a lot of bad reviews from people, and due to that, a lot of people started losing their jobs. And unfortunately, I was one of those people. So ever since then, I didn't want to be the person that lost their job because of bad reviews. I wanted to be the person that could help people keep their jobs because of the bad reviews and the good reviews. I wanted to start showing people what they should start doing to improve their business. Because when I got let go, didn't nobody help me. Didn't nobody tell me what I did wrong. Nothing like that. They just was like, oh, you're wrong. You gotta get out of here. So I wanted to change the way people look at that. My most recent review restaurant would be the Bones Restaurant, located off Piedmont Street in Atlanta, Georgia. Bones Restaurant was opened in 1979. Its mission was to provide the finest steak and seafood in Atlanta. Bones has received the Best of Atlanta Steak Award each year running for the past 16 years. Its biggest competitors would be the Capitol Grill and Ray's in the city. All right, Bones Restaurant's biggest reviews. First, it was their valet parking. 90% of Atlanta, you'll have to park. You cannot park for free. So either you would use valet parking, which is about from like $20 to $30, or you would have to park on the street. But if you park on the street, they're going to charge you per hour. So my best bet would be to use that valet. And that would really come with your reservation. So that would be tied in with your bill with the reservation. Their second biggest strength is their steak fillet and their truffle mashed potatoes. A lot of people have been leaving reviews on their that steak fillet and that truffle mashed potatoes. Their biggest competitor when it comes to like side dishes, I'd feel would be Raised in the City. Raised in the City, they're known for their mashed potatoes. Like I hadn't had the mashed potatoes before, and it's pretty good. So to see that a lot of people have been saying that Bones has better mashed potatoes than Ray's is something that I'm gonna have to go check out for myself. At the third strength for Bones Restaurant would be their open bar. They're known for their open bar. They get a lot of reviews on it. Their biggest strength with open bar is it's very old school. So they get their home style margaritas and martinis are their biggest upside. They get very busy on Saturdays from the evening time from around like 5 o'clock all the way to closing. Nine times out of ten, you will get your food before your drink on a Saturday. Next, I'll be going into the weaknesses of the of Bones. Bone Restaurant's biggest weaknesses is their out-of-date style. They still have the original style from the restaurant first opened back in the 80s. They still give that same wood and brass style. This newer generation, we like to see more like more lights and more attraction, something that you would see like, oh wow, that's I want to eat there. This is still the same restaurant that originally opened. So a lot of people who've eaten there before, they're not going to keep eating there because they're seeing the same stuff. They want to see something different that can attract them back. All right, the last two weaknesses would be the filet is first. A lot of people have been saying the filet is overcooked and it tastes more like a sirloin. It's very chewy and rubbery. The third weakness would be the feel, the vibe it gives. A lot of people think that this restaurant's more for like couples, for like anniversaries, or like if your significant other's birthday is coming up or something like that. This wouldn't be the restaurant you would take your family or your children to just go get a quick bite or just go out to a restaurant. This is more of like a date night type of feel. Next, I'll be moving into the recommendations, what I believe that could help this Bones grow. Because everything I'm saying is just to help their company grow. So hopefully their manager could take some of my advice and can really listen to our company's gestures and just want to see them grow. All right, just some quick recommendations. My first recommendation, I believe that the restaurant should be up to date. It should be upgraded. So it should be remodeled, in my opinion. There should be a lot of new features, new lights, a lot of stuff that can get people more attracted. Because most people don't only come there because of the food. No one ever really comes in there because they just like the atmosphere that it gives off. My second recommendation would be the how upscale it is, how you would how like almost I don't want to use the word bougie, but it gives off a feel like, oh, I have to be up to par to go in there. It doesn't give off a feel where anybody could just come in and just go to a steakhouse to get steak. All right, so my third recommendation would be changing the dress code. I believe no restaurant should have a dress code. I know they want that kind of classy, vibrant kind of feel, but there's a lot of people who can't afford or don't even want just to dress up. That can cause you to lose a lot of customers. It could be someone who just walking around, not from Atlanta. Could just be walking around, want to walk past the steakhouse, want to go and try it. And they turn them back and tell them that, oh, his clothes aren't right. You got to change your clothes. Like a dress code should never be into consideration in any restaurant, in my opinion. So that should be the biggest thing that should be changed about this restaurant. That could cause you to lose a lot of customers just off of, by the way their appearance is. All right, so I couldn't find a lot of threats, but some of the ones that stood out to me was the first would be the fillet. A lot of people have been saying it's been undercooked or overcooked. If you're undercooking it, then the health department would want to get involved, and you guys don't want that problem. That could shut down the whole business, and I know you guys don't want that. And it being overcooked, that can really cause you guys to lose a lot of customers because when people say if they want medium well or rare, it shouldn't be under rare or shouldn't be over well. It should be exactly what the, the people want. Number two threat would be the prices. The prices are way too high. A lot of people have been saying because you already have to pay for parking, then you got to pay for the drinks, you got to pay for the food, which the steak can go from anywhere from $60 to $80. A lot of people can go to a steakhouse, Outback Steakhouse. Outback comes with free parking, so they can go there and just if they just want a steak. So I believe the prices plays a very big role. That's a very big threat to this business. In conclusion, I really enjoyed doing reviews on Bones Restaurant. I'm looking very forward to talking with their management And hopefully they take some of my ideas and reviews that some of the people on Whelp have left. Once again, the filet, a lot of people been saying the filet is overcooked, but the mashed potatoes are perfect, so y'all don't need to change anything about those mashed potatoes. Those are perfectly fine. To contact us, you can reach us at let'seatconsultancy@gmail.com, or you can even use our phone number 425-908-0667, or even look us up on our website at let'seatconsulting.com. And for everybody who's in attendance today, we're giving away free koozies, basically a nice little holder for your drinks to keep them nice and warm. If you're drinking a beer, if you like beer. But have a good one, and I'll talk to you guys next time.